First, it's 6:37 on a Thursday morning. Let's get a check of our weather. Some areas are seeing rainfall, other areas not.
Yeah, and that's going to be the trend through the day today. I actually don't think everybody's going to see rain today, but those who do could see it heavy at times across parts of central Georgia, especially up to the north where we're seeing it right now. We saw showers earlier this morning here in Macon right around 4 a.m. So the ground is wet, but no rain falling from the sky at the moment. A temperature of 63. We're headed to 75 later this afternoon, so not quite as much of a warm up as we've seen days prior, but still a warm up nonetheless. About a 40% chance of rain continuing through the 3 o'clock hour. Here's where things stand right now across the state. The heaviest of the rain really between Macon and Atlanta this morning. So if you're headed to the north, expect to be driving into heavier rain than what we're seeing right now. As for us in central Georgia, it's Upson County, Lamar, Monroe County over towards Jasper County that we're looking at that shower activity continuing heavy at times. We saw the High Falls camera just a moment ago and seeing the ground truth there in terms of the heavy rain on the radar. We also earlier this morning saw some showers back into Treutlen, Wheeler, Montgomery counties. Those have since moved on, but in the last few minutes along the Johnson-Emmanuel County line there near Kite, seeing another shower beginning to form, and even more so back off to the south and west this morning. So looking at the chance for scattered showers continuing. Temperatures again in the mid 60s, upper 60s down to the south, 67 in Rochelle, McRae, 66 in Vidalia, 63 here in Macon and in Warner Robins. Through the day today, we are going to be looking at the chance of scattered showers, and I expect to see more activity on the radar than what you see here on Future View, especially because the way Future View started this morning is not exactly what the radar looks like right now. So when you don't start at a good point, you're not going to get a good forecast, at least in the short term. Once you get into the long term, it can begin to smooth itself out. By the time we get to the 5 p.m. hour, I think this is a pretty reasonable expectation. Partly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy in other spots. Some showers around central Georgia. Some of those could be heavy at times. And into the overnight hours, looking at a rain chance continuing into tomorrow morning. Again, 1 or 2 of these could contain some heavy rainfall, maybe a rogue rumble of thunder, but not looking at anything strong by any stretch of the imagination. By the noon hour, again, mixing in some sun tomorrow. At the same time, the possibility of some heavy rain within some of these showers. There's 11 p.m. there for Friday on into Saturday morning. I think Saturday morning is actually going to be the best chance to see rain across central Georgia. There's 8 a.m. there, and then into the afternoon, same song and dance we will have been doing for the 48 hours prior. Looking at rain possible across central Georgia before we begin to clear out here on Sunday. Now, when all is said and done, I think several spots in central Georgia could pick up between 1 to 2 inches of rain. Don't pay attention to the exact city here on the map. Pay attention to the pattern and see that most everybody is in that range there. A couple spots could see, just a little bit more than that. A couple spots a little bit less. Nonetheless, as we get into Sunday here, drying out across central Georgia, and that pattern is going to continue through the first part of next week. So a 40% chance of rain today, 40% for tomorrow. That's going to be up to 80% by the time we get to Saturday before we dry out for the early part of next week. Out the door today, though, temperatures not really warming all that much. We are already above the average high right now, and we're only going to get to about 75 this afternoon, so only about a 10-degree warm up. Elsewhere across central Georgia could get a little warmer, especially down to the south. 70s for the next couple of days before we're back in the 60s and 50s for the first part of next week. 60 beginning on Sunday, 59 on Monday and Tuesday. Overnight low temperatures also back into the 30s across central Georgia.